Hello, crafty friends. It's Elisa from Paisley Papyrus. If you remember, a few months ago, I showed you this awesome kit that you can order from the website. It's called For the Guys Card Kit, and it runs for $20. It would make an excellent Christmas gift for someone that you know that is crafty, who hasn't really gotten into it yet, but wants to maybe start. Maybe you bought this kit and you've made all the cards that came with it. They looked like this with a slight variation to each of them if you wanted to change out the wording. And you can see the video, I will link it below, as to how I made those. But with the rest of the stamp set, you have things like happy to you, Father's Day, birthday, anniversary, thank you for all you do, I love you. And then it has dad, brother, uncle, grandpa, friend, grandson, son, and nephew. So it's a great guy set. So with that in mind, we're going to keep it simple, but we're going to make this card here today. And the beauty of this card is most of it is on the clearance rack right now. So you can pick up all of these items at a discounted price, and I will link that below. So what you're going to need to get started is a piece of Mossy Meadow that is 3 by 4 1/4. And then you will need a piece of white that is 3 1/4 by 4 1/2, and that's going to go underneath him. And then you will need an inner piece, and this piece is 4 by 5 1/4. And you will need your card base. This is Crumb Cake, and he measures 8 1/2 by 5. 5 1/2 by 8 1/2. And then you fold him in half, and he's 4 1/4. I'm sorry, I'm losing my train of thought easily here today. So we are going to take him right here and fold him in half, and that is your card base. So 8 1/2 by 5 1/2 folded in half makes it 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Okay, yes, I've got that right now. Then you're going to pull a piece of white scrap paper, and from the kit you are going to pull out your happy birthday, son, and then the starburst. Okay, so let's start. And because I want to make sure that this is centered correctly, I'm going to start with birthday right in the middle, and I'm going to put him right here, and voila. And then we're going to take him and stamp happy just above it. I'm sorry if I get my head in the camera, but I want to make sure I do it straight. There you go. And then sun right below it. Okay, there you go. Pretty neat. Okay, so then we're going to take our timeless label punch. He is also on the clearance rack, and slide your little piece in there. Make sure it's straight the way you want it, and punch. Easy as pie. Super fast, super easy. Then we're going to take him and we're going to set him right over here, on here. Bring back in our Mossy Meadow ink pad and stamp up or ink him up in the Mossy Meadow green and stamp above approximately where I'm going to put him. And then I'm going to hold this as a placeholder and make sure it's about the same and put it on the underside as well. Then we are done with our Mossy Meadow for now. And also on the clearance rack, we have the Absolutely Argyle 3D embossing folder. And so after you have stamped that, you will take it through your die cutting machine and run this through, and through the magic of television, it will come out looking like this. I'm not sure if you can see the awesome dimension on that, but it is a fabulous, fabulous embossing folder, and I have loved it for as long as I've owned it. So we'll move that off to the side, and we are, believe it or not, almost ready to begin assembling our card. This piece is our inside piece, and we are going to bring back in Mossy Meadow because I forgot about him, and stamp I love you, because this is a birthday card to a son, and you're going to say I love you right down there in the corner. Okay, now we really are done with him. Okay, we're ready to assemble our card. We're going to set this guy off to the side, bring him in, make sure he's going in the right direction, put a little bit of glue on the back of this guy, and put him in the center of our card base with equal positions above, below, and to the sides. Then we'll pull this guy in, put some glue on the back of him, and mount him right in the middle of that. So we have a nice little mat. Okay, give him a nice little firm press. And then we will pull in our dimensionals and put them on the back of this guy. I'm going to put 2 at the top because that's what I want to do, and put 1 at the bottom because that will be enough to hold him. Now, before I put him on, that's approximately where he's going to go, just like so. There is also this ribbon, Mossy Meadow ribbon, who is on the clearance rack, and this one is it's a striped Mossy Meadow and white, and it's really nice. So I'm going to take him, line him up about right there, cut him off right about there, and make sure he's about the length I want him. He's a little long, but that's okay. We're going to put some glue right here in the middle and lay him right in the center of that. Okay, then we're going to pluck off those backs from our dimensionals, put him down right on top of that in the center, and voila. Then to do the final bit, we are going to put our inside piece so that we can write on him right in here, just like so. And then I'm going to trim the tails off of my ribbon, and he will be ready to be given to one of your boys. I don't know about you, I have 2 boys, so, and there he goes. He's perfect. I love it. Super simple, very easy. Beginner stamper can do it. Most of the supplies are on clearance. Some of the supplies you might already have. So you need a pack of crumb cake cardstock, a pack of white cardstock, a pack of Mossy Meadow cardstock, the clearance ribbon, the clearance punch, and the clearance embossing folder. Okay, so I hope that you've enjoyed this as a quick little tutorial on how to use a few of the items that are on the clearance rack. Thank you so much for joining me here today, and I hope you have a wonderful season. Bye-bye.